Okay, so this one's going to be a quickie or a short. Basically, Ameritron Tube Amplifiers. Everything except the original AL-80. The AL-80, their first amplifier they put out, you need a kit to modify that amp to 10 meters. But all the rest, AL-80A, B, 1200, AL-1500, AL-800, 800H, 572B. Did I miss any? Probably. But anyway, AL-82. All those amps, tube amplifiers from Ameritron, to modify them for 10 meters, you take the cover off, go to this, well, not all of them are on the front panel, but many of them. This is the tuned input module or circuitry behind this cover here. That's all the slug adjustments for the tune input. And they all have a green wire coming out. And this was originally grounded. This one had a solder stud right here. It was just soldered to that. So I unsoldered the green wire instead of cutting it. Unsoldered it, and then I put some heat shrink over the green wire. But you could cut it. Do what you want to do. This green wire shorts out the 10 meter input circuit. So any watts coming into the amp before they reach the tube, they are shorted directly out to ground. This is grounded out. Some of them are soldered right to the panel, but some of the later ones, that's kind of chintzy to solder it right there. Just scrape it and solder it. So they put a ground stud on some of the laters, and it's soldered to this ground terminal. But again, unsolder it, cut it, do what you need to do. And I just put the heat shrink on for safety in case it wants to lean against something and touch it or something. So I put the little big heat shrink on it to keep it from touching anything. And that's it. Cut the green wire. I recently bought this amp like new in the box. Really happy. This is the 1200, and it came with a bunch of original papers from Ameritron. It came with receipts and this sales ad here. And let me see if I can get some page turning going on so I can get to the first page. Come on. Oh no, this is the 1500 manual. I got a 1500 with the boxing manual. I got the 1200 with the boxing manual, some receipts, some other stuff. But what was interesting, it also came with this page here from Ameritron, right? 10-12 meter modification instructions. Factory from Ameritron, not me. AL-80 is saying you need a kit to modify it. AL-80A, basically cut the green wire. AL-80B, AL-811, AL-811H, AL-572B amplifiers. Remove the top cover. Locate the rear panel's PC board. Locate the green wire. Cut the green wire. Put the top back on. Then it's mentioning input tuning here if you got a high input SWR. And then it's got a pictorial on that little green wire that comes out. Comes out here. It goes to the 10 meter input tuning. And it goes to the chassis and it's grounded out. Cut the green wire, right? Going down this sheet, AL-82, AL-1200, AL-1500 to obtain 10 or 12 meters. Cut the green wire at the front of the band switch. Again, here's the band switch, and here's that input board, and it comes right out of there. There's the green wire. That's where it's going to be on these. On some it's the back, but cut the green wire. And then last, the AL-800s. AL-800, AL-800H. Locate the cover marked input tuning on the back. Remove the 4 screws in the cover on the back panel. After you get the covers off, locate the green wire. Remove the wire by either unsoldering or cutting. Cut the green wire. It's saying if you're going to cut it short enough so that the end doesn't, stick against anything or mess up anything. Put the covers back on, you're all set. Last sentence on the page, the amplifier is now modified for 10 or 12 meters. Use the auxiliary position on the band switch for 10-meter operation after you cut the green wire. They all have this band switch. Some got 160 meters, some only have 80 meters. But anyway, this auxiliary position right here after you cut the green wire is going to be 10 meters and 12 meters. That again works for every single Ameritron tube amplifier, not the transistors. Every tube Ameritron amplifier except the first version, AL-80A. I'm sorry, scratch the A. AL-80, non-A. The first version, the AL-80 non-A first version was like a first year new car that comes out. They had bugs in the AL-80 and they had to fix quite a few bugs in it, and that's why they quickly came out with the AL-80A and then the AL-80B. The AL-80B was the best of the AL-80 series, but that AL-80, you need a kit to modify that one. But every other tube amplifier, cut the green wire, put it on auxiliary, you are good to go on 10 and 12 meter amateur ham bands. Okay, that's it for the cut the green wire. That's it for this one. Bye.